It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we've got some history in this battle of AFL alumni. It's the Tennessee Titans and the Buffalo Bills. Next on Madden NFL 25.
With a new stadium rising just to the west of us, for now we're back for football in the familiar setting of Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park. Good to be with you. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson here in the booth. Greg, we got a couple of teams who love to throw the football, and you know how guys say, hey, we're not going against the other offense. We're going against the other team's defense. Greg, these star wide receivers, you know they're watching what the other guy does on the field here today.
Oh, in their minds, there's no question. They are competing against one another, and I think that's what makes this league so fun is when these guys, they know each other, they study each other, they work together in the off seasons. A lot of times they're friends, but come game day, there is no question. At the end of this one, yes, they want their teams to win, but when they put their two box scores up next to each other, there's going to be some bragging rights come this offseason.
The kicker, Tyler Bass, has us ready to start, and off we go from Buffalo. We'll get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. Titans coming out with their quarterback, Will Levis. Good performance last year, taken early in that second round in the 2023 draft. Greg, this quarterback out of Kentucky could be the future for Tennessee.
From a pure talent standpoint, this guy has everything you want in a franchise quarterback, Mike. I mean, the powerful arm paired with a quick release, and he's as tough as they come. But in order for him to take that next step, he needs to put it all together on a more consistent basis. I'm looking forward to seeing how he performs here in this one because after hearing him talk throughout the week, I think he has his sights set pretty high.
His pass caught. It's Chigokonkwo. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can draw up all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
12 yards on that hookup. First down for Tennessee. First carry for the man from Memphis, Tony Pollard. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. The motion man is Boyd. They'll run once more, and it's Pollard again. And the defense there to meet up. They'll hold them to 2 and bring up 3rd down. Throwing is Levis, connecting with his tight end, Okonkwo. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free and gains nothing.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down.
So out come the Bills and the face of the franchise, 28-year-old Josh Allen. Year 7 already with Buffalo. The last 4 years, over 4,000 passing yards in each. The man who makes this team go.
There's just certain guys, Mike, when they take the field and they step into the huddle, the other 10 players, they just take a little bit of a deeper breath. They're like, man, I'm glad this guy is on our side, and he's certainly one of them. He just brings an element of confidence to everybody else around him, not only in the huddle, but on the sideline, on the defense, the coaching staff. Everyone is better as the result of him being your quarterback.
Here's 2nd and 6. They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard, but that's it. Third and 6. To throw is Allen. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
You've got to keep all your options on the table on 3rd down, and that's exactly what this quarterback did. He's looking to throw it, nothing there. He pulls it down himself, and he's able to convert for the 1st down.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Cooper going in motion. On 1st down, it's Allen. He finds Hollins on the ground. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. From the gun, Josh Allen. That one complete to Hollins. 11 yards on the connection there. Good for a Bills 1st down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
So we've come to the end of a fairly evenly played opening quarter. What will the 2nd quarter have in store? And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. One more time going up top with Allen. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Amari Cooper was the man he was looking for, and it's going to be 3rd down.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Allen on 3rd down. Has his man, it's Samuel. That's his 1st reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down.
And while Samuel might have a new home in Buffalo, Mike, he's still that same dynamic guy that I played with all those years back as a young player in Carolina. He is so dynamic with the ball in his hands that in this Buffalo offense, you can either throw it to him, hand it to him, but either way, just get him the ball like we saw there, and they get a fresh set of downs.
And he'll get about 5. Man in motion here is Hollins. They'll set up the screen to Cook. And the Bills are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
Here's Allen to throw. And he's in. Amari Cooper. Touchdown, Bills. Tyler Bass now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Bills will take a 7-0 lead. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. On the return, here's Tyjae Spears. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Titans offense ready to possess the football for the second time. They'll be hoping to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 our score as this drive begins with a first down. From the gun, it's Levis. A throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete. DeAndre Hopkins was the intended target for that one. And it'll lead to a second down.
There was no hesitation from the quarterback. From the jump, he knew where he wanted to go with that ball, but it still leads to an incompletion. They're just still not quite on the same page.
Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
2 minutes remaining. First half in a 7-0 game. Greg and I back in Buffalo after this. Out of the shotgun, Levis. He's got his tight end. That's Okonkwo. And he will score. Chig Okonkwo. Touchdown, Tennessee.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
The veteran Nick Folk here for the extra point. The kick is good, and the Titans will level things out at 7 apiece. We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. On the return, it's Ty Johnson. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Bills offense and the veteran Amari Cooper set to take over once more. We'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. In motion, Shakir. Now Allen on first down. That's taken in by Shakir. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. From the gun, it's Allen. That's caught downfield by Cooper. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Out of the gun, here's Allen. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Throwing again, it's Allen. To the goal line and in. Dalton Kincaid. Touchdown, Buffalo.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes, and this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
Now Bass to tack on the extra point. He's got it. And the Bills will move out to a 14-7 lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this 1st half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Titans offense going to take over here in the last minute of this 1st half. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for 1st and 10. The tight end, Okonkwo, is in motion. On 1st down, Levis. The Titans will use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this 1st half. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Levis to throw. In trouble, and down he goes. Now a timeout, Buffalo. Their 2nd. Clock will stop with 34 seconds to go until the break. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Moving the tight end right. Here's Levis. He'll try and get there on the ground. The Bills going to use their final timeout here. Clock will stop just under 30 seconds to go in this 2nd quarter. Ryan Stonehouse now. He'll be looking for something a little better than that first effort, which he shanked. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. The Bills offense going to get it one final time in this first half. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. That's to the rookie from Florida State, Keon Coleman.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
Oh, and he's going to go down. He could not get rid of it, and that's going to bring an end to this first half. So we have come to halftime here at Orchard Park with the Bills out front as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Mike, thanks very much, and welcome in everyone to our EA Sports halftime report. The Bills were led in the first half by their all-world quarterback, Josh Allen. He came on after a slow start to fire 2 second-quarter touchdown passes and give his guys the lead at the intermission. These two teams leave in the tunnel, and we'll head out with them. It's time to send it back over to Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen.
Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Bills offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. The tight end Kincaid in motion. They'll throw on 1st down with Allen. Quick throw here is complete. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Just take what the defense is giving you. When you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game, now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
Here's Allen. That's caught left side by Cooper. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
That is such a critical area on the field, Mike, between the hash marks and the numbers. Everyone wants to control the middle of the field. Every offense is targeting it. So what does the defense do? They really pack it. So for a quarterback to be able to put this ball out on the perimeter, it just really stresses these defenses, especially in their coverages. These hitch routes, they're usually just designed to pick up a few safe yards. An easy completion, get some rhythm for your quarterback. However, this time, he's able to make a little magic happen after the catch and turn it into something much bigger than even they were probably anticipating.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Again, it's Allen to the air. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Allen going to keep it on the zone read. And nothing cooking on that one. He'll be met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
The decision whether to keep the ball or to hand it to the back happens so fast. In this case, the quarterback thinks it was a keep read. The defense was there ready to stop him. Tackle for loss.
Allen going to give it to Cook. And he will work his way down inside the 30, a pickup of 6. Third and 5. Allen. Open man, left side. He's got it. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 10 yards and a first down.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice.
Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.
Feels like they needed that sack this entire drive. It feels like the defense was really on their heels. The offense was taking it to them really however they wanted to. So to be able to take a deep breath now, disrupt the rhythm of the drive by getting that sack, that might go a long way now to allow them to get off the field.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. A design run here for Allen. And he won't quite make it to the pylon, but he's out of bounds right around the 1-yard line. Man in motion here is Hollins. Allen to throw. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Now Allen facing 3rd and long. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this 3rd quarter.
And up until this point, this has been an incredibly efficient game from this quarterback. I mean, it's hard to think. Here we are in the 2nd half, and that's only his 2nd incomplete pass. So finally, the defense is able to do something to disrupt his timing and finally try to get him out of this groove.
Pass's kick is good. So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The Titans offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with 1st and 10. Levis. He's going to get it to Okonkwo. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and The age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a first down in this spot.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
Throwing on second down, Levis. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down. Here's third down and a few inches. Now Levis. And that is incomplete.
You just can't say enough about how hard it is to play cornerback in today's modern NFL, Mike. I mean, not only are these wide receivers better than ever, but the way the rules are written, you're really out there on an island with not a lot of options. Your technique has to be perfect. Your timing has to be perfect. It's exactly what we saw here, and he makes a great play on the ball.
And this one is off the mark. It is no good. And this will remain a two-possession game.
You know, the hardest part about these missed kicks, Mike, is for all the guys that work so hard to put the ball in position to come away with points. You kind of trot off the field. You're hoping that next possession has a different result.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Here comes the rookie fourth rounder out of Kentucky, Ray Davis. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down. Two minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. 2nd and 7. A run up the middle with Cook. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away. On 4th down, the Bills send out the veteran Sam Martin to punt. Jaquan Jackson deep to return. This brought in out past the 20. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. Out comes the Tennessee offense. They get set to see what they can do. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. The tight end, Okonkwo, is in motion. On 1st and 10, here's Levis. Connecting with his tight end, Okonkwo.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
They'll come up for 2nd and 9. From the gun, it's Levis. Throw over the middle, brought in by Hopkins. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35.
And these are the moments in the game, Mike, where you need your best players to come through and make their presence felt. And that's exactly what he does there. Picks up a nice reception, good chunk of yards, and they keep their hopes alive.
On play action, here's Levis. Open man downfield, it's Boyd. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 32 yards.
And it's the arm talent, Mike. It's on full display. His ability to step up in the pocket, get everything behind that ball, and throw a laser downfield. That's not a throw that all quarterbacks in the NFL are capable of making, and I think it was pretty good defense. Just turned out to be a better throw. This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense, because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
On 2nd down, Levis. The coverage too strong that time. The ball batted away and incomplete. Calvin Ridley was the intended receiver. 3rd down coming up.
Well, that's 2 straight plays now where this secondary has won their matchup, and right now the offense needs to find some plays that just call for easy completions. Get your wide receivers in space. Allow them to run after the catch, because right now these downfield passes, the defense is all over them.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play them man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
His kick is good. He got it. And they are indeed back within 1 score.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
They need a late recovery to have any chance. Here comes the onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
With the rule changes on kickoff, Mike, it's just so hard to really expect to recover an onside kick nowadays. There's a lot of people pushing for kind of a radical change to this. Hey, can we make it 4th and 15? Offense gets the go. If they convert it, they keep the ball. I'm not sure that ever happens, but we can see here an onside kick. Not much of a chance.
The Bills offense ready to get back at it. They'll begin just shy of midfield with a 1st and 10. Allen down to an 8, and that should do it. Titans going to use the last of their timeouts here. And they stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. It's a win here for the Bills. They use a little home cooking here. They play a complete football game, and they send their fans home quite happy. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Bills are victorious as we say so long from Buffalo.